Hey guys, Bishmii back again with another video. Battle, you know the vibes. And today we got Pack Next Decks Week 5 versus Fist to Your Doom. Now, looking at the teams, right? We got Samurai Hisuian, we got Darmanitan Galar, Ferrothorn, Landorus, Incarnate, Tapu Lele, and Basculin again. We had to pull up with Basculin again from last week. Now, their team is looking crazy. They have Fluttermane, Garchomp, Mega Gallade, Scizor, Blastoise, and the Zapdos. So let's not waste any time and get right into this battle. So we're gonna hit play, right? We let off with our Samurai because I figured he would try to do something like a Fluttermane lead, and also Samurai is good into like 4 out of his 6 mons that he could bring. Granted, he brought in Scizor. I mean, I could swing on the regular attack, but I had switch-ins for Scizor and I had to switch in for Blastoise. So I decided to just switch out of Samurai into Ferrothorn. He's going to click U-turn. We are Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. So he's going to take a lot of damage and bring in the Zapdos. Now, I know Zapdos carries Heat Wave, so I definitely didn't want to stay in. I honestly just switch out into Landorus. Landorus is Assault Vested. My opponent goes for a Hurricane, and that's going to do 42%, which is a big chunk to Landorus. Now, I had to take the guess here. I mean, granted, I do have the rock move. I have Stone Edge, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, and I have Knockoff, I think. I forget what the last move was. It wasn't really too important. But I figured that he'd switch out into Scizor. I want to say this was a very bad play right here, what I'm going to show you. I decided to go for the Earth Power, thinking that he was going to switch. Doesn't do anything as he misses Hurricane, so we got lucky. He missed Hurricane, so we got lucky. Now I was like, yo, I got put in a predicament here. I could click Sludge Wave, right? But if I don't want to click Sludge Wave, he goes Scizor, it puts me in a predicament. But I want to say that is a bad play. I was talking over this with inconsistency, aka Eric. Granted, I could have just clicked Sludge Wave. If he goes Scizor, I just go Ferrothorn. Like, if I have an answer to what they can bring in, I don't have to go for the read so much. And this is something that I was struggling with versus Joe in the YTO. So we're going to see me click Earth Power again as my opponent hits the next Hurricane. Now I'm just like, screw it. I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave. Granted, I did have Stone Edge also. I could have just clicked Stone Edge. Stone Edge would have been a great play. We're going to lose our Landorus. He misses a couple Hurricanes. We're going to bring in Samurai, go for a Choice Scarf, Ceaseless Edge, and we're going to get 1 Spike Up, which is great. Going to bring in Blastoise now. Granted, I know Blastoise is usually the Shell Smash set. Usually. I honestly figured that the Blastoise was going to go for a Rapid Spin here. And so I decided to switch out into Ferrothorn, and where we do see a Shell Smash, and I was just like, oh no. We're gonna go for the Leech Seed as he goes for Aura Sphere. Ferrothorn lives again on very low health. We're gonna land the Leech Seed, recover some. We're gonna go for the Protect. He goes for Surf, and I was like, okay. Now he's clicking Surf. It's most likely gonna kill me, but we can also switch out into something so that it takes more chip. As I do go for Tapu Lele, set up the Psychic Surge. He's gonna go Surf. Now, granted, I was thinking I can go into my Basculin here, who is a Violite. We have a little bit of Spadef, so we're definitely gonna live a Surf. But I figured if he went for a Dark Pulse here, that might hurt. Granted, going into Basculin was most likely the best play. But I'm just gonna let Tapu Lele go down here so that my Basculin could come in at full HP. He goes for the Aura Sphere. We take 51% as we get an Agility off. The same set. We're going to recover some, and then we're just going to go for the Last Respects because we are faster now. Granted, only 2 of my mons died, so Last Respects is only about 150 base power. I mean, that's still a lot, but it's not going to do more than a Wave Crash does, where Wave Crash is 120 base power. Adaptability boosted also because I am adaptability, so I figured that Wave Crash would do a lot here. Granted, after the spike, it does 66%. We're going to take Rough Skin and then Recoil, though, and we're going to die to a Scale Shot, which really sucks because Basculin was looking very good in the matchup. After that, we're going to bring in Samurai. This thing is at +1 speed, but we do have the Sucker Punch. We're going to get the KO on the Garchomp as my opponent just goes into Fluttermane here. Now, I didn't expect them to be Scarfed on the Fluttermane. I figured they might be Specs Timid the most. I didn't expect Scarf Modest, So we're just gonna go ahead and sack our Ferrothorn here so that we could bring in our Darmanitan Galar. And okay, so I mean, seems like Ferrothorn can take 2. Granted, I could have just sacked my Samurai, go Ferrothorn, and hit the Gyro Ball. That would have been a great play. Like, looking at it, I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball would have killed. Or maybe sack a Darmanitan, then go Ferrothorn, Gyro Ball twice. Hope that Samurai can kill both the Gallade and the Scizor, which it would have been very tough. But I want to say sacking my Ferrothorn there was definitely kind of a bad play, because here we're going to see that the Flutter Mane is Scarfed, and sadly we missed our Icicle Crash. Although Darmanitan lived, we freaking missed the Icicle Crash, which would have killed the Flutter Mane, and it would have been up to Samurai in the end anyways. I mean, we are Scarfed. This is Mega Gallade. Hopefully the Ceaseless Edge does a lot of damage, if not kill. But damn, missing that Icicle Crash was huge, as that is honestly just going to seal the game. Like, you can't do anything after that. So guys, that's going to be it for the Patnack decks. Week 5, Samurai is going to go down to a Moonblast from Flutter Mane. Shouts out to me being a Trinidad. I'm going to keep shouting it out because I'm still there right now. I hope I'm enjoying it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video even more. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.